this R. Kelly thing, Doc, is really, it's got everybody in the uproar. First of all, ain't none of this shit new.
Exactly.
Ain't none of this shit new, okay? When he was fucking Aaliyah, everybody knew it. Her mama knew it. Allegedly, she got pregnant, and she supposed to have an abortion, lost the baby, whatever the case may be. They got married. She was 15. They lied and said she was 18. That happened back in the 90s. I remember when I heard this shit, I was doing something totally different. But to see him, people talking about they saw him going to schools, you saw him picking girls up. Everybody saw this shit, but they turned a blind eye because it was R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Okay? And, you know, what happens, I think, to a lot of people, whether it be Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, whatever the case may be, people around you don't want to lose access to you. So they'll turn the blind eye, even if it means your detriment. Like Mike. You know, goddamn well, if Catherine, Joe, Jermaine, Tito, anybody was around Michael Jackson when he had them kids coming through the house, Mike, get them kids the fuck up out of here, man. Okay, Ma. Okay? He would have did this shit because he know it. They have his best interest at heart. Okay? When you got a doctor who getting $140,000 a week, $100,000 a month
to shoot him,
nigga, you what you want?
Yeah, right.
What you want? And that's what happens when you get surrounded by people who are more interested in the money, the access, or being close to you.
Yeah.
They'll turn the blind eye to whatever you do. And these people are not your friends. They're not. They'll let you do whatever you want to do as long as they can get what they want. You know, and for R. Kelly, they have all these people around him seeing him do this shit. And look, man, I ain't gonna turn you in, but you got to stop this shit, dude. They had stories of dads coming to the house where R. Kelly and his daughter was supposed to be. R talking to the dad, and dad leave, and his daughter still in the house. No. If the daughter is under 18, she need to come home with me. If she's over 18, you can't stop that.
Sparkle dropped her niece off there. I'm like, what are you doing?
I've never introduced her to him.
Now, all this right here, you see this going on, everybody crying and shit now. But you knew what was happening back then. The nigga had a bed in the studio. It wasn't for sound effects.
That was cold right there.
He got a bed in the motherfucking studio, man. And it ain't for sound effects.
Yeah.
But you know what really the cold game is, though, is that ain't none of this shit new. It's all 15, 20, damn near 30 years old. And it's like they have a new resurgence of old shit to bring down mostly black people.
You think, because one of the biggest stars in history, Elvis Presley, married a homegirl at 14, Lisa Marie Presley. Yeah. Do you think we'll ever see a documentary on Elvis Presley?
They did it. They swept that shit under the rug.
It's a bullshit, exactly.
He married when 15 years old. Okay, that's king. Okay?
But it won't be like this R. Kelly.
It won't be like this right here, okay? It won't be like this right here.
Yeah.
Roman Polanski had to leave America after he got convicted. Okay, they let his ass go to France for 20-something years.
Yeah,
and then he came back. I think he got acquitted. He got acquitted or something. They gave him a pardon or something. He won a fucking award.
Yeah,
about 2 or 3 years ago. They convicted his ass of child molestation or having sex with a minor, and he skipped the country. And I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Maybe I'm just stupid. I'm just old school. I don't understand the attraction. People, I don't understand the attraction for young girls like that.
Yeah, I love MILFs. I've always been 43 to 49 is like the perfect age for me. I love that age. Just a couple kids.
All that right there. You know what I'm saying? So, it takes a special kind of mentality. But I don't think like R. Kelly. I don't write songs like R. Kelly. So maybe in exchange for the genius, you get something else embedded in you that's not quite right. Like some people say because some geniuses, like they say Einstein couldn't tie his shoes.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. You get because you're so smart. Some things you just lack.
Yeah.
And maybe he just lacks self-control when it comes to young girls.
Yeah.
If he was molested. Okay. Everybody pulls somebody out of their ass and they get
something
in trouble.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
One or two things you're gonna pull out: the Bible or somebody else who did something to you. Oh, I'm born again. Yeah, right.
If you're Catholic, both.
Now here we are now. Now, what are we gonna do with the Catholic Church? I mean, that's a whole.
How has that been getting away for so long, man? That's crazy to me.
But again, because there's so much money involved, heads get turned, eyes get shut.
Right there.
Nobody trips.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Get the kid some money, send him over there, so on. So it was one priest.
Pennsylvania.
It was someplace these priests got so bad they almost didn't have enough priests
I've heard that.
to run the area because they had to keep shipping these cats out.
Else, yeah.
You know, come on, man, that's some demented shit.
And the scary thing is, they'll send them to like a whole other country sometime, to South America or something.
Right.
They're fucking up little kids down there too.
Right.
With probably less cameras around.
So I went to Catholic school all my life. Nobody ever fucked with me. I'm so happy.
Yeah, they didn't like the black guys. Huh?
Yeah,
were there black people in the Catholic school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was Catholic school in Compton.
Oh shit. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, it was a bunch of black folks there. It was most of the brothers and the fathers were white.
Okay.
And they were some mean motherfuckers. They might have kicked your ass.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody hear about no shit like that. You know, but when I came up, you didn't hear about this kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it may have happened. I'm quite sure it did, but it wasn't a daily occurrence.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the part that at this age is kind of annoying.
And the sad thing is, most men, and this is something for men out there who have, this has happened to, most men don't ever say anything. They'll go life without even saying that somebody touched them. So now there's all these predators out there that are touching little kids, but nobody knows because no one's saying anything.
Well, you know what? When the shoe was on the other foot, and you have a male that's being molested by a female, like I had a cousin, right? I had a cousin, bless his soul, who was laughing. Man, when I was 17 years old, my girlfriend was 40 years old. Motherfucker, he was molested.
That's it, yeah. Straight up.
No, I was.
You're damn right.
Damn right.
If it was a girl, it'd be a total different story.
Man, I was, huh? Yeah, motherfucker, you was molested.
Oh, yeah.
And then we started playing back. We started talking about that scenario, and he had this issue. He loved older women.
Wow.
You know, he loved older women. He was always
all throughout his
he
life.
Was always loved older women, and I was like, that wasn't his first, but it was like one of the main girl in his life when I first started hanging out with him. You know, we was clowning him because, he had this old woman hanging out with us. And his mama would get mad. That's what we call it. Her nickname was 40, okay? That was her name, 40, okay? He's 17, she 40. All right, that's 23 years difference.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but, he thought he was killing some big shit. He probably was.
Yeah.
And that's probably why most of these teachers get busted, because brothers we're going to tell if we get any pussy. Come on, some old pussy.
I told my son, if that in high school, I was like, if that ever happens to you, shut the fuck up. Enjoy the ride and wear a condom.